this. Makeup is subjective and expensive. And since I always like to try and create effortless looks, I do like to call myself a baddie on a budget. But since you guys are already here, watch me create this easy, effortless, everyday makeup look. Where's my other little mirror? Yay, found it. So I want to do a very simple, like a simple, effortless glam. Like, you're gonna look cute and it's gonna be effortless. I'm just adding a little toner on my face because I want to add moisturizer or apply moisturizer. Give you guys like a little everyday thing that everyday makeup look that you can wear, that is easy, so easy to do, and makes you look cute. My lips are so dry and cracked and broken, and I don't know if you guys have heard like the same thing to apply like an SPF moisturizing cream. You know, the beauty influencers on the grams and the TikToks and the YouTubes tell us to. What I do find though is I don't really like it. It brings more oil to my face. But for today, come on, I have some errands I have to run outside, so it's good that you have like sunscreen on. And then I'll show you guys what happens to my skin. Anyway, baddies on budgets. Here we go. I'm loving the Smudge products. Smudge actually has a palette. Yes, but I have a Revolution palette that is kind of the same, so I'm like waiting. It's 100 rand. Please go get it. There's beautiful colors in there. There's beautiful spring colors in there. And this is a beautiful sponge. I got a new sponge because my other ones, they died. So we're damping up the beauty blender. Oh, that's nice and damp. My personality. Why do I want to say passport? My personality is like crazy. Let's start. So I'm using the Smudge foundation in Caramel Fudge, and it's not very high coverage, and I only put it on the areas where I highlight my face. Take it down to my neck. Who used to do this in school? In high school, man, in high school I used to love doing this SpongeBob laugh. I'm not doing it so good anymore. You see how that just lightens up there? But it really doesn't cover any of my imperfections, but it's cool because we're just adding a little bit so that we can pack powder on top of it. So it's almost like a base. This isn't really full coverage foundation, but it's really nice to have, especially if you're a beginner, especially if you still are figuring out your face shape, what to do with makeup, your skin color. I like mixing and matching foundations. Oh goodness. This one's finished. The Rimmel London Stay Fast foundation. This is a really good foundation. Like a really, really good drugstore foundation. Like, you cannot go wrong. Alright, now that we have that all layered out, now I'm gonna go in with a darker foundation. And I'm gonna use the one by Wet n Wild. This one, go to Clicks and see what foundations are in special, guys, and use it. Like, it doesn't need to be. This one has a little scent. I kind of don't like the perfume scent, but it's cool. So this is literally our everyday quick fix. Nobody can tell you that you're not a model. Look. I'm gonna blend that in. I kind of don't want to use that. I'm gonna use a sponge I used yesterday. There we go. So always when you're doing your contour, because it's to accentuate your actual bone structure, feel where your bone is. Like feel where your bone is to contour. And here you kind of just bring some color into your face by bronzing it up a little. Never forget to blend your neck, please. Alright, look at that. We're already like halfway together. Alright, so now that we have our base finished with foundation, you can go in with concealer if you want to. As you can see, I have a lot of smudge concealers, and I also am an LA Girl fan. These are like my best drugstore concealers. I'm gonna go in with Caramel Fudge first. It's like a darker concealer which hides my dark circles a little bit better than the light one. And I have a lighter one only because when I highlight and when I set it, I want it to like brighten up my eyes. If you're a beginner too, don't worry about these things. Like, just make it work. We gotta make it work. Ayo. Who remembers that song? I used to be so in love with Neo. Right now I'm just spot concealing. So like everywhere where there's like a little bump, little hyperpigmentation, that one right there, just concealing it so that we start blending it out. So when it comes to spot concealing, you really don't have to do it. I'm just doing it because I'm realizing that the makeup isn't really full coverage, the foundation. So I kind of just want to add a little extra layer of concealer in the area. I have a very raspy voice, honestly. It's like so lazy. I have a lazy, raspy voice. Alright, so now when we blend out the concealer, we're gonna set our faces with some banana powder. I love blending my eye concealer with a brush. So just look at that gorgeous face. Just look at it. We love it. We love it. Now I'm gonna go in with some banana powder. Where's the powder that I scooped out? Anyway, never mind. So I'm gonna go in with some Essence Banana Loose Powder. This one is a really good setting powder, if I do say so myself. I never really cared for setting anything, but since I started doing this look, it just kept from getting oily faster, which is why we set. If you're really experiencing like heavy oiliness from your foundation or your concealers, always try and set it with the setting powder. That's gonna help. Let's get loud and do an eyebrow. My favorite thing about eyebrows is, one, people are always gonna take you seriously if you do your eyebrows. And two, it just brings your whole face together. So even if you don't like have makeup on or anything, if you have your eyebrows done and a little bit of mascara, you could just walk out the door. So if you're that girl, work. I like that. I love that for you. I love that for you. Using my eye little pomade. We're gonna dip it in there and start. Oh, this is a good brow. You know you're good when your brows doesn't even need concealer. That's when you know. So let's conceal. I love concealing with LA Girl. But she's finished. Let's see if we could squeeze a little bit out. She really is finished. Whoops. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. There's a lot. I need to... A trick that I've learned when it comes to eyebrows is swipe the concealer or blend the concealer against the gradient of your hair so that you can get a little bit more of a flawless finish. And then what I do is I set it with banana powder again. I take a little bit of a fluffy brush and then I pick up some powder and I start packing it under my eyebrow to set it. Alright, so usually I take a little bit of a brush and then I kind of like gently just swipe away the setting powder. Makeup is very, very subjective. Like, not all the colors should fit on everyone's faces, but like, if your face shape is a little different than mine, obviously you're gonna contour differently. If your eyebrows are shaped differently than mine, then you're gonna do your eyebrows differently. Do it according to your face shape. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to my, this palette is literally, every person needs this palette. It has a lot of browns in here, a lot of neutrals, and it's really, really good for like an everyday look. So we're gonna go in with the eyebrow brush, pick up a dark brown, and then like wing it out. So you're gonna create a wing with that shadow. That's why you need an eyebrow brush, because there's a specific angle towards it. Like that. You don't have to worry about going in with it too dark. What I do is I start blending it into my crease. Like that. That's literally it. I always go for a brown lip. Oh, this lip crayon is also by Smudge. Ever since I started playing with makeup 5 years ago, it's either this one or the Essence Extreme Lash. It's never been another. Cause I never found another love sweeter than you. This is my favorite lip combo of all times. This is the LA Girl Lipify, and literally such a good nude. My Crimson palette, and use these two shades as blush shades. I love doing that. A good blush, that's like the secret to the game. Secret to the game these days are a good blush. For blush, it's a really, really cute color. I also like taking it on my nose these days. That didn't sound so cute, but blush on your nose? I don't know, I love looking like I'm just freezing. Set the face. This is so refreshing. Refreshes like nothing on earth. And there we have the complete everyday result. This is a very cute everyday makeup look that you can do in literally 5 to 10 minutes, and it's everyday friendly. It's an everyday friendly look. I like to look put together but also not put together, you know, that effortless look, like you put effort into it but like not so much. So this is like that look, and I hope you enjoy it. Try it, let me know how it turned out for you, and I'll see you on the next IG video. Thank you so much for watching.